Good evening, everyone. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Time, United States of America. Wherever you are around the world, we've got viewers all over the world that tune into the program each and every week, and that's good news. We're getting out there, that's for sure. It is Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. And we got our first two check-ins. Steve and Ethan Carlin from Agawam, Massachusetts say, good evening, Tom. Good evening, Tom, from Dave in Florida. And Stefan Schwartz says, hello. Wow. Nice to have you people join us here tonight. Good to have a nice bunch on here to keep the conversation going, especially in live chat. So keep the conversation going in live chat, and I'll try to keep it going on my end here. It's good to have everybody on here so far. And we've got some events. Finally got some events that I can mention here on the program. And I think I'll do that right now. We got the blast off to the moon, and Dave watched it from his backyard in Florida. He said he's only 60 miles away. And he had a good sighting in his backyard of the rocket taking off for the moon with the astronauts. They're not going to land on the moon, but they're going to circle around the moon and see what's on the backside of the moon. They're going to circle around it and then return back to the Earth with their findings. I got some information from Rose in New London. Today, April 1st, 2026, is supposed to be a full pink moon, if you can see it. Now, last I checked here in the New Britain area, it was very, very cloudy. So I don't think it would be possible to view a full pink moon tonight, Wednesday, April 1st, with the cloudy conditions, unless the clouds break, and then you'll probably be able to see it, the full pink moon. And that's tonight, probably happening right now as I speak. April 1st, 2026. Don't go out and look now, though. Stay here on the show. Check outside when the show is over for the full pink moon on April 1st. April 21st and April 22nd, 2026. There's supposed to be meteor showers on the night of April 21st and April 22nd, meteor showers. So check out there and look for those meteorites in the meteor shower. Steve and Ethan Carlin says it's raining and 54 degrees here in Agawam, Massachusetts. But Dave says it's 80 and partly sunny in Florida where he is. He said he's got to wait till it gets darker. Well, wait till after the show is over, Dave. And then you can go out there and check to see if you see the full pink moon. And then on April 22nd, 2026, the moon will meet up with Jupiter, the planet Jupiter. That's April 22nd April 22nd, 2026, the moon will meet up with Jupiter. And that is information sent in from Rose in New London. I don't think she checked in here yet. But anyways, Dave says it's 80 and partly sunny in Florida. Stefan Schwartz says it's 74 degrees in Pennsylvania. We have another check-in. Debbie and Bill from Plainville, Connecticut. Welcome, Deborah, to the program. Nice to have you aboard. I finally got some information here on events happening in the area. And I was just mentioning tonight is the full pink moon. If you can see it. Like Stephen Ethan says, it's raining in 54 in Agawam. They're not going to be able to see it, not in the rain. And it's very, very cloudy here in New Britain. Last time I checked. But anyways, what did you think of the flight to the moon? I watched it on CBS Evening News and thought it was very interesting. And Dave watched it right from his backyard in Florida. He's only 60 miles away from where it took off. We have another check-in. Carol from the Philippines. And she says, hello, everyone. We're going to enjoy another good show with yours truly, Tom Coss. Thank you very much, Carol from the Philippines. Nice to have you aboard. As I said, this is an international program. We're watched around the world. And people check in from all over the world, just like Carol just did from the Philippines. So that's pretty good. That's from where I'm living in my location. That's 18,000 miles away. Carol is just across the pond from China. China's on one side, the water's in the middle, and the Philippines are on the other side, across from China. And Stefan Schwartz says, please don't forget to like the show. That's it, Stefan. Give it a thumbs up and share the show and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. We could always use more subscribers. Dave says he's famous in his neighborhood. Yep, everybody knows Crazy Dave, rockin' DJ, and his wife. His wife and Crazy Dave did a famous disc jockey show for 18 years. So I guess you are famous in your neighborhood, Crazy Dave in Florida. This Friday, Good Friday, we have an event going on in Little Poland, Małopolska, in New Britain, Connecticut on Broad Street, right in the heart of Little Poland, Małopolska, Sacred Heart Church on Broad Street in New Britain, Connecticut is sponsoring an outdoor procession of the Stations of the Cross. And it's going to go all through the streets of Little Poland. It's going to be very interesting. People are going to play the parts of Jesus Christ and the Roman soldiers. And check it out if you can. It's this Friday at 9 p.m. Good Friday, this coming Friday, the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow's Holy Thursday, and then this coming Friday at 9 p.m. Go to Sacred Heart Church in New Britain, Connecticut on Broad Street in the heart of Little Poland for the outdoor procession of the Stations of the Cross in Little Poland. It's really something to see. And if you never saw it before, check it out for sure, for sure. You'll be a very happy person for going to it. You'll get blessed, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it very much. And Debbie wants to know if I would be able to attend. I'm not too sure at this point if I can or cannot go. I would like to go because it is a very, very interesting and moving event. You really be touched by it. So please check it out if you can go. Dave said he's famous in his neighborhood for Fox's Karaoke and DJ. Crazy Dave was our business name. Fox's Karaoke and DJ for 18 years. We got a festival coming up on Broad Street in New Britain, Sunday, June 14th, 2026. That'll be coming up real soon. It'll be here before you know it. It's the Broad Street Little Poland Festival, which is a very, very extremely popular event. It's going to take place on Sunday, June 14th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. There's no admission charge, absolutely free to get in. It's the 13th annual Broad Street Festival. They're going to have over 100 vendors attending at the festival. There'll be live music for dancing, delicious food and drinks. Please check it out. That's the Little Poland Festival, Broad Street, New Britain, Connecticut, Sunday, June 14th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Broad Street, New Britain, Connecticut. No admission, free. It's the 13th annual festival with over 100 vendors attending. A good time will be had by all. You can enjoy the music, the food, the drinks, and I'm sure you will not be sorry if you check this out. I've been to the festival in the past, and Stephen Ethan Carlin says, yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. Everybody can dance, eat, drink, and enjoy the music. Absolutely free, no admission charge. Now I got a little bit of bad news. There's hackers posting on Facebook. I'm sure you all know that, but this is a very serious charge. I was accused of it. Facebook sent me a notice. They found someone posting sex on my Facebook page. Now, I didn't see it. Usually that's the case. The person whose page they post on, you don't see the post, but other people do see it. And it's very, very embarrassing. Dave says he didn't see anything bad on my Facebook page. That's because Facebook wiped it out. As soon as they found it on there, they got rid of it. And they notified me that they took it off my page. So please be aware, there's hackers posting sex on your Facebook page in case you get a notice from Facebook. And Stephen Ethan Carlin and Agawam said, I didn't see anything either, but that's horrible. Yes, it is. Very, very horrible. And there's not much you could do about it. That's why they're called hackers. Anyways, I posted a notice on my page, on my Facebook page, about what took place. I did not do this. I did not post the information. It was a hacker that did this. I want to make that absolutely clear to Facebook so they don't shut down my page again. At last check, I had 375 friends. No, I'm sorry. 327. I'm thinking of my old YouTube channel. My old YouTube channel was 375 subscribers on YouTube. Dave said, that's great, Tom. Yeah, he remembers when I had 20 friends on the friends list and I was begging for friends. Then I started doing some real hard work and I'm up to 327 at the last count. Could go higher after the show is over. I'll have to check. And Steve Carlin and Ethan Carlin said, wow, that's great. That's awesome going on Facebook. Yes, it certainly is. For sure. A lot of hard work to do that, to get that number up so quickly. But I did it. I should be having another one coming tonight. My friend Thomas Garth Ahern from Meriden, Connecticut. I talked to him on the phone earlier today, and he said he was getting on tonight on Facebook, and he was going to accept my friend's request. So I don't know exactly what time he's getting on, but he said he's going to accept it. But I'm nowhere near what some of the people have. People have thousands and thousands and thousands of friends on their Facebook page. On my old Tom Coss Facebook page, I was just looking at that today. I had 1,300 friends. I wish I could just transfer them all over to my new page, but I can't do that because I don't even have the information, the password to get into my old page. That's why I had to start all over on a new page. And Tom Coss Facebook Live, that'll be coming up as soon as I get 60 days in. Facebook requires you to have 60 days online with your account before you can go live on Facebook. Wow, Dave said he unfriended about 600 people a year ago. Wow. Why did you unfriend about 600 people? I'm sure must have had a reason for doing that, Dave. Unfriended 600 people a year ago on his Facebook account. Well, a lot of these people that I picked up for friends, I don't know who they are, but they're friends of a friend of a friend of a friend. And it says like, you have 24 mutual friends, you have 70 mutual friends, you have 65 mutual friends. So I accept them because we have so many mutual friends in common. And you're right, Steve and Ethan Carlin, a lot of these people that you have on your friends list, you never talk to them, which is true. They're on your friends list, but they never stop by and say hello. They never come and check out Tom Coss Facebook Live. And what can you do? Dave said the reason he got rid of the 600 friends a year ago, he had absolutely no contact with them and nothing in common. Well, Dave, in Florida, I would say that's a very, very good reason to get rid of the friends. Nothing in common and no contact with them at all. Yeah, Steve and Ethan Carlin in Naguam say a lot of folks just add for the likes in numbers of friends on their page. This is very true. What I had to do in order to go Facebook Live is I had to have 100 friends. I had to be on for 60 days on my Facebook account, and I had to have 100 friends on the friends list. Well, what happened is I got the 100 friends, and then additional friends kept coming and coming and coming and coming. So I accepted them. And last count before the show went on tonight, I had 327. And that number is about to go up tonight as my friend Thomas Garth Hearn, the comic book artist from Meriden, Connecticut, is going on tonight. He hasn't been on for a long, long time because he had problems with harassment on Facebook, political harassment, mostly political. And he's been laying low and staying offline. But tonight, I called him earlier today. He said, I'm going on tonight and I'll take your friend's request. Dave just checked. Thank you very much, Dave from Florida. I still have 327. Thank you very much, Dave, for checking that. 327 friends. Like I said, I had to try to get it up to 100. I needed 100 in order to go Facebook Live. You need 100 friends, and you have to be online with your account for 60 days. Actually, I've been on like over 17 years, but it doesn't count because it's my old Facebook page that I don't have the password to, so I can't get into it because I don't have the password to the Tom Coss Facebook page. Now it's the Thomas Coss, Thomas, Thomas Coss Facebook page. For people listening that want to email me, I always welcome emails. Thomas A. Coss, ThomasACoss, all one word. Thomas A. Coss at gmail.com. Thomas A. Coss at gmail.com. Send me an email and I'd love to hear from you. Anyone out there listening that wants to write to me about any topic that you choose, I always welcome emails. I check my mail every day. Stephen Ethan Carlin said, I reached out to Rock and Ron Sedaly today saying your show is awesome. And you put in a plug for his show and should check your show out. Well, I don't know. There might be somebody doing that, talking about hackers and spies. There was somebody watching my program here on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on YouTube, Talking with Tom on YouTube, and they were passing information along to somebody else. I don't know why they were doing this, but they were doing it. They were passing along information about what I was talking about here on the program. Speaking of Rock and Ron Sedaly, check it out, friends. funtowerradio.com, the greatest hits. funtowerradio.com. Fun Tower Radio, all one word. funtowerradio.com, the hottest hits with rockin' DJ Ron Sedaly And check out Michelle Russo with Love Letters on Sunday night and Monday night. She does 2 shows. Anyways, Dave says he listens to it all day long. So Dave is a devoted fan and listener of Fun Tower Radio with Rockin' Ron Sedaly out of the Hartford, Connecticut area. Okay, tonight we're supposed to have that full pink moon. Full pink moon tonight, April 1st, but it's cloudy out there. It's raining in Agawam, Massachusetts, cloudy and rain. And this is coming in from Rose in New London. She's not on here tonight, but she told me to pass along the information. Coincides with the rocket launch to the moon that we had earlier today at around 6:30 that I watched on the CBS Evening News. Full pink moon tonight, April 1st, 2026. April 21st and 22nd, meteor shower. So check the skies on April 21st and April 22nd, 2026. There's going to be meteor showers. And on April 22nd, 2026, the moon is going to meet up with Jupiter. So you don't want to miss that one either. The moon will meet up with Jupiter, and you can look for that in the sky. Thank you, Rose from New London, Connecticut. She's not on here, but I'm sure she'll listen to the show. And you know what? My throat is getting dry from all this talking. It's time for coffee. Light and sweet. That's better. Light and sweet. I don't know how you take your coffee, but I take mine light and sweet. Dave says he only listens for songs that he likes on Fun Tower Radio. Steve and Ethan Carlin say, any cookies or muffins tonight? No, just coffee. No muffins, no cookies. I didn't check for any. I don't think I have any muffins. I don't think I have any cookies. This Friday, Good Friday at 9 p.m., Sacred Heart Church of New Britain, Connecticut is going to have a very, very, very moving event. You really enjoy it. The outdoor procession of the Stations of the Cross in the streets of Little Poland, Broad Street, New Britain, Connecticut. Starts at 9 p.m. at Sacred Heart Church. You don't want to miss it. Free admission. There's no charge. It's really, really, really an emotional and moving event. I've seen pictures of it, and it really looks like something to check out. This Friday, 9 p.m., Good Friday evening, Sacred Heart Church, New Britain, Connecticut, on Broad Street. The outdoor Stations of the Cross procession in the streets of Little Poland on Broad Street in New Britain. Also coming up on June 14th, Sunday, June 14th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's going to come up real quick, friends. Make your plans for the Little Poland Outdoor Festival on Broad Street in New Britain, Connecticut. No admission. It's free of charge. It's the 13th annual festival, and it's getting bigger and better every year. There's going to be over 100 vendors at this event. Live music for your dancing and listening pleasure. There'll be plenty of food and drinks. Check it out. You don't want to miss it. The Broad Street Festival, Sunday, June 14th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Absolutely free, no admission charge. How can you beat that? You can't beat it with a stick. That's for sure. Over 100 vendors, live music for dancing and listening. Check it out. Anybody else having problems with hackers? I had a hacker today that knocked my computer offline. There was a message that said, click here, you have 5 messages. So like an idiot, I clicked to see what the 5 messages were, and boom, it knocked my computer right offline. But fortunately, I was able to get it back on again. And of course, that's why I'm here right now. I was able to get it back on. So be careful. The hackers are out there on Facebook. Steve and Ethan Carlin, you sent a message to Dave about hackers being arrested in Asia on Facebook. And Dave passed the information along to me, and I posted it on my Facebook page about hackers in Asia being arrested. They should clean it up here in the United States of America also. There's enough hackers on there for sure. So anyways, it doesn't look like we're going to have any more check-ins. Dave says, be very careful of what you click on. I know that was kind of an odd message. I never seen a message posted like that before. That I had 5 messages. Click here to receive your 5 messages. As soon as I clicked it, it knocked the computer right off. So you got to be very, very careful. I don't want to forget my good friend, Rockin' Ron Sedaley, who Steve Carlin messaged today. And he told him that I'm plugging his program here on Tom Coss live on YouTube. Fun Tower Radio, the hottest hits, FUNTOWERRADIO.com. FunTowerRadio.com, the hottest hits on the internet with Rockin' Ron Sedaley. And check out Michelle Russo with Love Letters also. Oh, Dave from Florida just gave some good advice. If you don't know who is sending it, don't open it. Very, very, very good advice, Dave. You don't know who sent it, don't open it. Very, very good advice. I got to have another drink of coffee. Where did everybody go? Where's Debbie? Where's Carol? Where's Stephen Schwartz? Seems like Dave and Steve and Ethan Carlin. Dave from Florida and Steve and Ethan Carlin are the only ones still on here. Oh, Steve and Ethan Carlin said, same with friends request. If I don't know them, I don't respond. I had one that was really kind of weird that was asking me questions about the CNN news channel. Oh, Stephen Schwartz said he's still here. And Dave says he does the same thing. If he doesn't know the friend, he doesn't respond to them. Good advice for sure. I had this guy, I picked him up as a friend. I got rid of him quick. I blocked him. He was asking me questions about the CNN news channel. And I don't even watch the CNN news channel. I have direct satellite TV here, and I don't even know what number on direct satellite TV is the CNN news channel. But he wanted to know if I watched about some kind of funds being distributed. I don't know what he was talking about. It was way over my head. I said, this guy's got to go. I blocked him. But you got to be very, very careful. I don't see Carol from the Philippines. I don't see Debbie from Plainville, Connecticut. Debbie and Bill. I don't know where they went. They were on here earlier. Stephen Schwartz is still here. Dave from Florida is still here. Steve and Ethan Carlin from Agawam, Massachusetts are still here. One more time before I wrap up the show. This Friday, 9 p.m., don't forget the outdoor Stations of the Cross, Sacred Heart Church, Broad Street, New Britain, Connecticut, Friday, beginning at 9 p.m. Get there early. There's a big crowd that follows this. I saw it on the posting, and there's a lot of people that go to it. This Friday at 9 p.m. So make sure you're there by 8:30 at Sacred Heart Church. The outdoor procession of the Stations of the Cross in the streets of Little Poland, New Britain. Oh, Carol's still here from the Philippines. Okay. I guess she didn't have much to say. And don't forget the Little Poland Festival on Broad Street in New Britain, Sunday, June 14th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Absolutely free, no admission charge. It's the 13th annual festival featuring over 100 vendors, live music for listening and dancing, food, drinks, and fun for all. And again, be careful with those hackers. Facebook caught them putting sexual material on my page. They removed it and they notified me of the situation. So try to be absolutely careful, friends. There's a notice about it posted on my Facebook page. If you check my Facebook page, you'll see the notice that I posted about the hackers on Facebook. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up. Thank you, Debbie and Bill from Plainville, Connecticut, Dave from Florida, Steve and Ethan Carlin from Agawam, Massachusetts, Carol from the Philippines, Stephen Schwartz from Pennsylvania. Thank you very, very much. I hope I didn't forget anybody. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me before I go. This is the last opportunity I'll have. Have a happy and blessed Easter Sunday, everyone. This coming Sunday is Easter Sunday. So have a very happy and blessed Easter Sunday, this coming Sunday, with family and friends. I hope you have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Have a nice meal. A lot of friendship together. And have a good Easter Sunday celebration. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next Wednesday at 8 p.m. And Dave said, yes, he is risen. Amen to that, Dave. Carol from the Philippines says, thank you to all who watched our show with Dear Tom, who had a very good show tonight. And good night. to Steve and Ethan Carlin in Agawam, Massachusetts, Dave in Florida, Stephen Schwartz in Pennsylvania, and if they're still on, Debbie and Bill from Plainville, Connecticut. Wow, the show went almost 40 minutes, over 40 minutes tonight, because I had information to pass along. It's hard getting the information for events in the area, but I was able to pick up that information. Too bad we missed Rose from New London, Connecticut. Rose did not check in tonight from New London, Connecticut. We'll probably catch her next week on the program. Okay, thank you very much. Take care. God bless. Have a nice rest of the Holy Week. And I guess that's going to be it for now on the Tom Coss Get Together here on YouTube every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. on YouTube. Coming soon, as soon as I get the 60 days in. Coming soon, Facebook Live. Tom Coss Facebook Live, just like the good old days. That'll be coming up very, very soon. Thanks, everybody. Take care. God bless. Have a nice evening and a very happy Easter Sunday. From yours truly, Tom Coss and Talking with Tom.